We are now less than a week away from the midterm elections, and it is full speed ahead. Dozens of races across the country are neck and neck as the candidates race to Tuesday. The campaigns are pulling out all the stops to get voters to the polls. Both sides are using their most popular figures to generate enthusiasm among the party faithful and independent voters. We go now live to D.C. correspondent Tom Dempsey. And Tom, there is another big rally planned for today. I guess there's going to be a big rally every day until Tuesday.
Yeah, likely this is going to be my story probably for the next week, Mitch. A lot going on the campaign trail. In fact, later today, former President Barack Obama will be on the campaign trail, this time in Arizona, which remains one of the very key battleground states this election cycle. And with just 6 days to go until Election Day, 6 days, the big focus now is, getting as many voters, convincing as many voters as possible to head out to the polls and to place their votes at the ballot box with control of Congress at stake, among many other things. Just yesterday, we saw former Vice President Mike Pence in Georgia traveling along the campaign bus of Governor Brian Kemp in Georgia, who remains in a heated battle against Democrat Stacey Abrams. Pence and Kemp focused on traveling to some of Atlanta's suburbs and highlighting Kemp's work on the state's economy and accusing Abrams of being soft on crime.
There is no question that Governor Brian Kemp, by focusing on the values of the people of Georgia, the priorities, the policies that will make Georgia more secure and more prosperous, has struck a deep chord with the people of this state.
President Joe Biden also spoke to voters on Tuesday, this time in Florida, where he campaigned alongside gubernatorial candidate Charlie Crist and Senate candidate Val Demings. The president highlighted the impact of some of his policy achievements, including lowering the cost of prescription drugs, while also taking swipes at Republicans.
Folks, this ain't your father's Republican Party. This is a different breed of cat. Just look at the facts. When I took office, the economy was in ruins. This is not because of me, it's because of what I inherited.
And when former President Barack Obama hits the road today to Arizona, he'll be campaigning alongside Senator Bart Kelly, as well as gubernatorial candidate Katie Hobbs. Very big races in Arizona, as we said, with not only the governor's race very close right now, but also the Senate race. And that one, may be the one that ends up controlling which party ends up controlling Congress next year, Mitch.
All right, Tom, so the current president's on the campaign trail. The former president, Donald Trump, he's also on the campaign trail. What do we know about a Trump rally happening tomorrow?
Yeah, you said it earlier, all the big names hitting the campaign trail right now, and that includes former President Donald Trump. He's going to be in Sioux City, Iowa tomorrow, campaigning alongside Senator Chuck Grassley and Governor Kim Reynolds. But again, that's just the first stop. He's making, I believe, 4 stops over a span of 5 days. He's also going to be making stops in Florida, Pennsylvania, Ohio, all those states being very closely watched right now. Again, we're 6 days out, Mitch, and, this effort to try and get as many voters as possible to the polls very much in the spotlight right now, Mitch.
Yeah, that Iowa Senate race, a little bit closer than it has been for Chuck Grassley's previous, 7 terms in the Senate. That's Tom Dempsey. He's in Washington, D.C. He's tracking the midterms for us. He'll be back later in the show. Tom, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.